Okay, if you're an AI founder in India, you need to listen up. Something huge is happening right now that could completely change the game for you. We're talking about a brand new, super high impact partnership. And look, this isn't just another accelerator program. Think of it more like a launch pad, one that's designed to send the next wave of Indian AI startups, well, straight into the stratosphere. So, what's the big news? Here it is. Google's AI Futures Fund is partnering up with the venture capital giant Excel, and together they're launching a new accelerator, specifically for pre-seed AI startups in India. Yeah, this is a really big deal. So what do you get? Well, the whole thing is built on four really powerful pillars. You get elite access to AI models, the cloud infrastructure you need to scale, the cash to fund it, and the mentorship to guide you through it all. It's basically the whole package, a full stack support system from the get-go. Okay, so let's break that down. What's actually in this founder's toolkit? If you're a small team, maybe just an idea and a laptop, what does this mean for you in the real world? What's the advantage? All right, first up, the AI advantage. And this is a game changer. You get early access to Google DeepMind's best stuff. We're talking Gemini, Imagen, VO. I mean, this is the exact same foundational tech that powers Google's own massive products. For a tiny startup, that's like getting the keys to a Formula One car before you've even poured the concrete for your garage. It lets you go after problems that would have been completely out of reach before. And it goes way, way beyond just the AI models. This is a complete support system. You've got hands-on mentorship from the very people at Google and Excel who have built and scaled products like these. You get a ton of Google Cloud credit, so you don't have to worry about infrastructure when you start to grow. And you get a direct shot at pre-seed funding from two of the biggest names in tech. It covers all the bases. Now, here's something you really need to understand. This isn't some small side project experiment. No way. This whole accelerator is backed by Accel's brand new fund date. That's a $650 million commitment to India. A number that big tells you one thing. This is a massive long-term bet on the future of the Indian tech scene. And that, of course, raises the big question, right? Why India? And why right now? What is it about this specific moment that's making this all happen? Well, this quote from the partners at Excel really nails it. They say the startup ecosystem in India has reached a critical inflection point. What does that mean? It means the training wheels are off. The market is finally mature enough to support companies that aren't just building for India, but are ready to build globally competitive, category-defining products. And if we zoom out for a second and look at the global picture, this data from KPMG for the first quarter of 2025 tells a pretty clear story. See that first bar? That's software. And it's just dominating. It's pulling in the huge majority of venture capital from all over the world. And you can bet that's being driven by AI. It's the hottest space in tech right now, period. So here's where it gets really interesting. You take that global AI tidal wave, right? And you combine it with what's happening specifically in India, this massive economic growth story. We're talking about a projected GDP of $8 trillion in the next decade. That means more people online, more businesses going digital, more complex problems that need solving. It's the perfect fuel for a huge new wave of innovation. Okay, so let's shift gears and look at the big vision here. How is this program actually planning to shape the next generation of tech? Because it's not just about throwing money at companies. It's about being intentional about what kind of companies get built. So with all this energy, all this capital, and all this amazing tech, where is it all pointed? What are the big, hairy, audacious problems that Google and Excel are hoping these founders will solve? Well, Excel's investment thesis gives us a roadmap. They're focused on three key areas. First up is enterprise AI. Think building smart platforms for businesses, using everything from huge LLMs down to smaller, more specialized models. Second is this really cool idea called services as software. This is all about taking India's incredible strength in IT services and turning it into automated software products. And finally, vertical AI. This means building super specific solutions for single industries like finance or healthcare, and really leveraging India's deep pool of AI talent. And that brings us to one final kind of mind-blowing thought. The first group of startups joins this program in February 2026. When you put together this level of support, this kind of access, and this amount of investment, it really makes you wonder, doesn't it? It's not just a possibility anymore. It feels like an expectation. Could the world's next great game-changing AI company be born right there in that first group? The countdown is officially on.